Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. It's a review on Road Rumbler Mater from the Road Rumbler episode of Cars on the Road. Obviously just released along with Niles' Speed Cone there in the same case, and also Road Rumbler McQueen is also in that case, but he's not exactly new to the case. But regardless, Road Rumbler Mater here, fantastic release. A release that would probably be a deluxe if Mattel was still doing deluxes with that flamethrower there on the top. It'd probably be a deluxe, but obviously this is where Mattel canceling deluxes has kind of benefited us, the consumers, because they're putting it in a single package, which is obviously $3 to $4 less than a deluxe would cost. So, I mean, Mattel could always, some of the deluxes they released, they could put in the singles, but they chose to put them in the deluxe to, get that extra $3 to $4. But here, not the case. So there's the card art. Like I said, Cars on the Road card art is probably the best card art Mattel has done in a long time, and especially all the variations. McQueen and Mater variation card arts, they look so cool. So here's a Road Rumbler Mater there, looking fantastic. I mean, just to add on to this, this is a special release, right? This is a gold lighting McQueen. This is a special release back in 2021 for the 15-year anniversary of Cars. The Cars franchise, and gold McQueen here, but the card art is just regular McQueen. They couldn't even put in the effort to Photoshop a gold McQueen on here. So but then here for the Cars on the Road, they they take the time to make this cool image of Road Rumbler Mater. So, and they do it for all the variations. So that's pretty cool there. So I really like the card art for Cars on the Road. Like I've said, I've seen you for 2023 there. On the back, you've got basically all new Cars on the Road characters. Griswold was released 2022. All these are new for 2023. Obviously now Speed Cone in the same case. And here he is. Found him in the same store. He'll be the next week's video. He looks really small, so we'll take a look at that next week. But the other cars, haven't found them. Of these, the one I'm most excited for, Mateo, honestly, is pretty cool just because, he had a speaking role and whatnot. But the two dinosaurs are pretty cool as well. Adam Rodriguez as well. So, all four are fantastic. Can't wait to get them open. Get them open. Same with now Speed Cone. But that's enough talking. Let's get Road Rumbler Mater here out of the package. So here is Road Rumbler Mater out of the package, and he looks fantastic. As do really all the Cars on the Road variations. They all look very unique. Very cool. Start off there with his expression, a very unique Mater expression that we haven't seen before, mainly because of the eyes, the way they're squinted almost. I think that's the imitation that they're going for there. They look very cool. Not as joyful of an expression as we've seen before, like on this one here. He's happy. He's not that happy here. I feel like they maybe could have made it more mad or whatever as he was in the show, but here, a cool expression, unique, that we have not seen from Mater before. Obviously, the coloring, especially on the eyes there, was really strange. On the eyes and the front bumper here as well. The very, very strange coloring, lighter than they should be, and then the hood here is darker than it should be. I think a little bit, maybe on the edges they're darker than it normally is, so interesting the way they colored it. Doesn't take away too much, but it's still a little strange to see. Obviously, though, as we go on here, you've got the horn, which is one of his, kind of equipment, pieces of gear or whatever that he got from the Road Rumbler cars. So, there you go. Looks nice. He's also, obviously, you can see as we go to the side here, kind of got all these spikes around him, all the way along. It looks cool, but I don't know why. I don't know if they're there for protection, if McQueen attempts to bump into him or whatever, obviously he won't get damaged as much. Or if they're just there for, to be cool or whatever. I think they're there for protection, but there they go. There they are. And the rim there on the back is, I think, a little bit different. I think the yellow trim there is not as we've seen before. See, there's the kind of other Cars on the Road Mater that we've got here with the lifted front. No yellow trim like we've seen there, so interesting. A little change to the tire. I don't know why that was necessary, but there you go. I see on the back here we've got kind of got the wrecking ball that Mater has. I mean, he's got a lot of cool gadgets. We look at McQueen, he's got nothing. Mater's got, you know, the horn, the wrecking ball here, and we'll get to this flamethrower. Don't worry, but there's the wrecking ball. Yeah, it's there. Nice little, you know, see, got some spikes there and whatnot, but the way it's attached is a little strange. It's like it's going right onto the hook, but yeah, it looks fine. It looks cool. Go to the back. As you'll see, he has no A113 license plate. It's like they just took it off. Gonna assume that was in the movie or in the short. I can't obviously remember or don't know, but I'd assume that's not a mistake by Mattel, and that's just how it was in the short. It was they took the license plate off Mater when making him this kind of road rumbler version of him. Go to the side there, obviously the same spikes. The coloring I think is a little darker on some parts, like right here. I don't think that should not just be black like it is, but it is there. But obviously, let's get to the major portion of him. I guess major equipment that he has is this flamethrower. Looks really cool. Nice detail there. Obviously, you can see where it's attached to him there, and then you've got this pivot thing where it would obviously pivot about, go up and down, and then you've got this pipe or whatever that attaches the actual flamethrower thing to the, you can assume, you know, oxygen and whatnot to make the fire. And then you've got the kind of gun itself. Yeah, there it is. You know, looks like a thing you would find in cars too, with like the lemons or whatnot, but brought it back here for cars on the road. But yeah, it does look like this Mater kind of looks like you'd expect to see him in cars too, right? I mean, the horn here kind of almost looks like, you know, from a distance would kind of look like maybe a gun or something, kind of like one of the guns that he had in Cars 2, flamethrower as well. So it's just a very Cars 2-esque Mater, but obviously a little more rugged. But let's compare him obviously to the other Maters we've gotten from Cars on the Road. This is just a regular Mater. So you can see the differences. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You've got the flamethrower, you've got the horn, you've got all the spikes. Like I said, the coloring, it's a bit off. This looks a little darker than this, as you can tell, and obviously, I don't know why they felt the need to make it lighter up there and down by the mouth. There you go. But yeah, a little bit darker around the edges. And obviously, here's the kind of Cars on the Road variant, I guess you could say, where it's, you know, made later, lifted up and more happy. Obviously, basically the same as the regular Mater, just that difference. But yeah, not much different comparisons than we saw with the normal Mater, I guess. But there you go. And obviously, the Mini Racers also released their own Road Rumbler Mater alongside Road Rumbler McQueen. And he looks, I mean, Mattel does a really nice job on the minis. I said it in the Road Rumbler McQueen video. I'll say it here again. They do a great job on the minis. They put it, you know, it's hard to put a detail on a car that small, but they managed to do it. You've got the horn there, you've got the flamethrower, you've got the wrecking ball. They do a good job on the minis. What can I say? They do a really fantastic job on it. So there you go. Obviously, the coloring is not going to be the same. They're not going to be able to, you know, paint the flamethrower. You know, they put some nice detail on there, like the rust and stuff. But they're not going to be able to do it on that. They're just going to put plastic. You know, this is all one piece there, obviously. But they're not going to be able to paint it as, you know, put as much paint detail, but they're going to get all the physical detail in there, even if they're not going to be able to make it the same color and whatnot. So, but still, great job by Mattel on the minis, and once again, Road Rumbler Mater proving that. And obviously here's Mater compared to his partner, Road Rumbler McQueen. Was not really intending to have back-to-back videos on Road Rumbler, you know, McQueen and Mater, but just the way it worked out. Found Road Rumbler McQueen, made a video on him, and it came out Sunday. I think I recorded the video Friday. Obviously published Sunday, and then Monday I found Road Rumbler Mater and now Speed Code, And it's Thursday now, and so I'm recording this for Sunday, obviously, and then now will be out, recorded and out next week. But yeah, I mean, they look nice. I don't know which one my favorite is. They're both cool. I'm leaning towards Mater just because he's more unique. It's got more detail. I mean, McQueen has got the mohawk, which is cool, but I don't know. I really do like the kind of armor thing that McQueen has going for him. That looks really cool as well. But Mater obviously has all those fancy gadgets, although the coloring is a little off. I don't mind that too much, but it is off. But honestly, I can't make a decision. I like both of them. They're both unique variations of Mater and McQueen that you've never seen before. They're both really cool, so I can't make a decision. But let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer Road Rumbler Mater, or do you prefer Road Rumbler McQueen? Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, that's the Road Rumbler gang we have for now. Obviously, Jeremy's going to be added soon, Chief Test, and hopefully some more, because there's a lot of cool characters, a lot of cool cars in that Road Rumbler scene. Whole episode, really, there's a lot of unique cars they could do, so I hope they do it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these two down in the comments, down below, which one's your favorite. And thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.